Hi there, good morning. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Welcome to 30 minutes of my day. I'm going to do a little bit of fun stuff for me. I went downstairs for my lunch, so although I said good morning, it's actually afternoon for me right now. But I was having my lunch and I had, I have an itch. Sorry, scratching my itch. It's that dry skin furnace weather time of year. Anyhow, so I went down to have some lunch and I turned on Gail Augustinelli. I usually put it on my TV and have some lunch and catch up on, one or two of various journalers. And Gail was going through a few things, through some supplies that she had been making up ahead of time. And she showed a few tags that she had made that were inspired. She said they were inspired by Carrie the Crafter. And first of all, I'm going to need your help because this is new to me. This person is new to me, and I would like to go over and watch. And I tried typing in every spelling version of Carrie that I could find. And I certainly could not find any channel called Carrie the Crafter with all the various spellings that I tried. So, and I'm sure it's so simple, and it just wasn't. YouTube was not giving up the goods to me. So if you know who Gail was referring to, because she didn't put the link down below, please let me know. So, but I certainly looked at it and it looked like I could figure it out because it used a sheet it looked like 8.5 by 11 to me. So that's what I'm going to try. But then you fold it in a certain way and it looked like a tag. And I just thought, I need to do one of those and I need to put it into my journaling ephemera book. So I think the first thing she did was fold it in half. So I just have an 8.5 by 11 tea-dyed copy paper here. I was doing so much creasing with my fingernail. Last night my fingernail finally decided to just chip right off. And trust me, I've got pathetic little fingernails. They just break and snap and peel. I think it's from all those years of washing hair in shampoo basins at the salon. It decided to give up, but I'm still getting a nice crease there. And of course, how simple would it be just to grab this and do it? But now it looked like she folded it 3 times. How wide is this? 8.5. So it's not 9. If I do 2 by 2 by 2, no. If I do 2.5 by 2.5 by 7.5, that might work. And then just trim some off. Let's do that. And I'm sure it's easier than this, but it is what it is. Let's just do it. So, pencil. I always say the word as if it's going to jump out at me. Pencil. Oh, there you are. All right. So I'm going to measure down here. Sorry, I've got my. Remember, I told you the other day I have a little measuring tape taped right to my desk here. So if I do 2.5, 6, and 8.5, then that should work. All right, so let's just do it. And that will give us, hopefully, what I'm looking for. I bet there was a way that Gail did it that you didn't have an offcut, but that's all right. We're looking at things, and I wish I could show you what it is I'm going to make, but you're just going to have to bear with me. So that's going to be one fold. That's going to be another fold. That just helps me. I do that little pinch thing, and then I know. So there. Let's use a bone folder, shall we? Seeing as I'm slowly losing my fingernails. Tis the season. All right, so there we go. So it's like that, from what I could tell. You know what, that'll work. That'll work. And then, here's the cool thing. Now, where is it? I'm looking for my corner not chomper, but I'm looking for my thing that I use just to make sure that I'm even each time. I'm going to pause and find it. Found it. All right, so she did, I'm going to use this one. So the next thing she did was on the folded side. So this is the side that was folded. Then she did this. She didn't make these, or at least, you know what? Maybe she does make them. I'm only 20 minutes into the video, and it's 56 minutes long. So I could be jumping the gun here. Gail might go through a whole thing, but I paused it, ran upstairs, pulled it up on my laptop, which is now beside me, ran upstairs here to my studio and thought, I gotta make these. There we go. So we cut off corners. So now it's the shape of a tag, shipping tag. But then it opens up and there's all this journaling space. And she collaged on the front. How cool. So I just thought I'd have fun. So, I've got to decide on what I want to put on this. I might as well open it up. So this is the one I'm going to work on here. I don't want to overthink this. I'm going to grab this bin. This is sort of offcuts of tissues, napkins, patterns, tissuey things, some wrapping paper. Oh, I like this one. I haven't used this one in a while. Let's use that one. I think it's, well, that's French, bonne fête. Congratulations. There. All right, so see, I knew I should have used a ruler. That's the kind of tear I get when I don't use a ruler to give me a little bit of guidance. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Maybe I do want that torn off. But I will use my ruler now to just give it a bit of a guideline. I just want something on the side, you know? Off to the side, like that. Oh my goodness, this paper does not want to behave. Mind you, I don't think I know what I want. So I guess I'll just keep tearing at it until it decides what I want. Or what I'm getting. Oh yeah, you wanted that? No, you're getting this. Pretty miserable day up here where I am. They're threatening. Yeah, okay, that I don't mind. Oh, I'm dropping papers over there. They are threatening freezing rain today. So I'm hoping hubby can get home sooner rather than later. You know me. Let's ink. Okay. Yeah, they're calling for freezing rain, which will turn into snow, and we could possibly get 10 to 20 centimeters of snow. Oh, joy. Fortunately, the rain, for now, is taking away some of the piles of snow that we got dumped on us last week. So that's good. We got so much snow last week that we were running out of places to pile it. And the end of our driveway was quite dangerous for my liking. I don't like when I cannot see if children are going to suddenly go running behind my vehicle. Oh, let go. Thank you. Scissors. All that tearing for that. Okay. Sorry, I gotta ink. Especially if I'm still going to be layering some things on. I need my ink, at least on this front one. There we go. Now, what else do I want? I thought I wanted something from out of this CD case. This was a book I found a couple years back, and it was housewares from yesteryear, but it was all hand-drawn pen and ink of items for from household objects. So like there's a really cool lamp, teapot, plates. How cool is that? Look at that. Not neat? And I don't use it nearly enough. So we're using it today. Small milk carrier. I'm going to find the one that appeals to me. I like that Stein. That cool chair. Oh, look. It's an indoor Johnny on the spot. Oh, I do like that window. All right, I gotta not overthink this. That's kind of cool. It's a bellows for a fireplace. Bucket, jars. Oh, I like this. Okay, that's the one I want. Our little stove. Oh, another toilet. You had to know I saved the toilets. Alrighty. Look at all these thimbles. Cute. There's a thimble that looks like the end of a finger. So, really cool book. Can't remember the name of it. It's somewhere in the history. Probably very, very early in my videos, the title of this book. There we go. So I want that. I have to fit that somewhere. What else? Let's look through some stuff here. Maybe a little bit of... I got that little leaf, and I haven't been using it for anything. Maybe today's the day the leaf should get used. I've got a little stump of lace. A little Lucy Maud Montgomery bow. Oh, there's another one of those leaves. I got it wrinkled up. Well, that's a shame. Oh, well, it's laying back down again. Okay, let's put it somewhere flat. Oh, these are from Camille. Why don't we use one of Camille's? What should we use? New Zealand. Hold on. Let's move that and see what appeals to me. I like that red because I can see the red flowers. Let's see if there's another red that I like. Oh, I like that one. All right, that's the one I like. Let's do that one. Where's my bag? Wherever possible, I said it before, I try and save the tags of whoever sent me the Happy Mail so that I can enjoy all over again who sent them. All right, so I like that little leaf, and I like that stove. I like that. Where should I put you? Put you up there. I want to be able to see those red flowers and the bit of blue. I wonder if I should put the stove down here. I could run that off. It doesn't need to be contained within certainly this side of the tag. Yeah, I like that. This looks naked here. I wonder if I want to do a little bit of stamping. So I've got this great big stamp. Let's do it. This looks too plain to me, so I'm going to fold it so that I don't get any stamping on the others. Where's a rock? I don't know what I'm doing. I just want some stamping. So wish me luck. Maybe one of these days I should take a stamping class. Wait, I want that side. Yeah, because I don't want a straight line. That's right. Oh, I'm probably going to get it everywhere. Oh well. Let's just do it. Oh, that's what I wanted. Yes. Okay. Whew, I just wanted it there. Okay, we did it. All right, let's do a bit of gluing. Glue. I'm going to use this glue to hold down this leaf because I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it's quite dimensional. Don't know if you can see. So if you're going to go here, then I want you to go here. Oh, wait a minute. I want to sew around the edge, and I knew I wanted to sew around the edge. I'm going to go do that. Okay, so I sewed around the edge. You can see there. So I'm just going to push those little displaced paper back in so that it looks nicer when it's opened. I'm going to just give it a little bit of ink. That way the white paper core is covered a little bit. Now, hopefully we're okay for time. Let's pull this through and tie it off. Because you know me, I'm going to leave it long. Right. So I guess I could go over, well, not go over, I have it on my laptop here, and write in the comments on Gail's, on this episode. It's her latest one. I guess now, I think she releases every single day, at least one every day. So it could be a couple days back by the time this one, mine, gets released. Anyhow, I suppose I could ask in the comments for the link to the person she was talking about. But she's got so many subscribers, and part of me, it makes me a little nervous. I feel like, who am I? I'm this little person up in Canada having fun making books. And how she could possibly reply to all the people that would be writing. And anyhow, I think it would probably be just as fast. And you know who probably knows, of course, the person who I always go to when I need information. My crush. I bet she knows. But Gail definitely said Carrie, because at first I thought, oh, is she talking about Corey? Because Corey Dom and I follow Corey. Corey is chock full of amazing ideas for, you know, journaling tags and tuck spots and using up your paper scraps. Corey's awesome. But she said, no, Carrie the Crafter is what she said. So if you know who, and you have a link for me, or can at least spell how Carrie spells her Carrie, so I can find her in this great big YouTube world, that'd be wonderful. I'd appreciate it. All right, let's try. So there's our little wood stove. that I want to go right there. I want these flowers to be able to show because I like the red and blue. I want my little leaf, my little dimensional leaf can go there, and I don't mind if it comes off the page a little bit. Mind you, if it's going to open up, yeah, I don't want it to come off the page. So I want it up there. So I'm going to glue it down there and hope for the best. Let's just push it down and hope. And I hope that that doesn't show through, because that's 3-in-1 and it dries shiny. But this is just for me, so I'm not going to worry too much. This will be one of those live and learn moments, right? You work out all your wrinkles on yourself, so that when it's time to put one into a book that's meant for someone else, it's all good. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself right now. Still looking out the window there. No snow yet, so that's good. There we go. That leaf is sort of like the smoke coming up from the stove. Okay, now this little, I do want that to hang off a bit, and that's the open side. Yes, it is. Okay, just reminding myself. All right, now I haven't used this yet today, so I suspect it's not going to want to wake up yet. Time to get up. Time to get up and fulfill your junk journal destiny. There we go. Today is my little boy's birthday. Happy birthday, Josh. That was a nice day, the day he was born, to get a healthy little boy. Well, not so little. He arrived at 11 pounds, 8.5 ounces. So he did end up being a emergency cesarean, which by then, after hours of trying, I was very happy to just have my baby in my arms. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I could sew that on. I wanted to be able to sew that on so that it sticks up like a tab. Let me show you. I want it to stick up like that. So we could glue it on first, and then I could sew it. That's what we'll do. So if I go about halfway. Yeah, so he arrived, of all things, it was a horribly bitter day, and I was at one hospital having him by emergency cesarean. So my parents, the grandparents, were very worried, and then they found out that my brother was at another hospital in our city having an emergency appendectomy. And they were sort of, which hospital do we go to? Yeah, so fortunately, everyone was fine. Oh, the alarm of the day today is Waltz of the Flowers. I'm really enjoying this silly timer. All right, I'm going to sew this. So give me a second. Okay, so I was a little impatient and sewed it while the glue was still a little wet. Again, it's okay. It's just for me. It's just for my ideas book. So probably didn't even have to do that, but it was fun. Now I'm going to see if it'll pop through. Sometimes if the glue is still wet, it doesn't want to pop through, but it did. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, so my poor mom and dad, they which hospital do we go to? And I believe, if I recall correctly, they went over to be with my sister-in-law while my brother had his appendix out because she was upset because it was very sudden. He had been home from work thinking he just had a bit of the flu, and then when he decided this flu seems to be more than just flu, he had taken himself to the hospital. Must run in the family, because I did that to myself a couple years ago. Drove myself with a ruptured appendix. Anyhow, so they went over there initially to be with her, and which was fine anyways, because at the time, way back then, if you had a baby by cesarean section, it was just hospital protocol that your baby, even if your baby was a 10 out of 10 on the APGAR, your baby would go to the NICU just for observation for a couple hours. That's what they did. So they weren't going to see our bouncing not-so-little baby boy that night anyways. So I talked to them on the phone, and it all worked out. There we go. So there's my tag, shaped like a tag, but it opens up, journaling space, journaling space, journaling space, and then whoa, journaling space. This is brilliant. I want to shake Carrie's hand because this is brilliant. I do want to put, I didn't fold, I can see that underneath, and it's driving me nuts. That's my own fault. So I'm just going to give it a little ink to make it recede. Remember, light pops out and darks recede. See, I feel better already. Now, let's just quickly put it into my book, and then I will bid you adieu. Remember this book? I haven't worked in it in ages. So let's find a page. And put it in. Oh, I see. That wasn't smart putting that down there. That should go at the top or the side. Live and learn. Because I stored this book upright. And see, I write myself a note, Corey Dahman. So that was her idea for that, which is cool. But I think, lesson learned, it should either go out the side or up the top. So that for those of us who store things, store our books upright. Should I put you, now if you open up, and you open up, and then you open up. Yeah. And I guess, when I think about it, I could decorate it in this direction, and it can open like that. That's cool. And I guess I could just glue it on two sides so that it's also a tuck spot, or it doesn't even have to glue in. It could just be a tag all on its own. I'm going to glue it down. I'm going to put it here just so that I know. And then hopefully by tomorrow I will know whose name to write beside it so that I can always give them credit for this really cool thing. Hopefully I did it right. I don't know. I purely watched, Gail showed a whole bunch that she had made. And I just sort of stopped and looked, stopped and looked, and thought, okay, I know how that was done. I probably could have used my glue stick here. Oh well, this was handy, and I'm already over time. And the Waltz of the Flowers has already told me to, here's your hat, what's your hurry? I'm going to put that right there. And then when I know whose idea this is, I'll write it in and put an arrow, because there's Corey's name down there. So that opens, and lots of journaling space. Yes, look at that. What do you think? I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me today. That was a little different. I don't usually do crafty things. I usually just get to work on whatever's on my desk. But I'm glad I took a moment and did that. That was fun. All right. Well, take care. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.